Hello and good evening, YouTube. This is Kamikaze Games. As always, I wanted to sit down and make this video. I really wanted to take like a long time and really discuss this, but I'm doing this on my lunch break. I've only got about 20 minutes left, so I'm just going to try and blaze through this as efficiently as I can. I won't lie. I have switched teams in the past. Um, I've discussed it in a couple of videos, but I'll go into pretty decent detail here. I started out as a Vikings fan because that's who my dad liked, and eventually I went off on my own and started to like the Chargers. And then that all changed when I think it was around 2009, they made it, I think, a first round bye into the playoffs, and were one and done, and that was so disappointing. It almost turned me off of football entirely. So, there's another thing that I was doing around that time called Random. It's a PowerPoint presentation. I did something with it on this channel way back, right when I started at winter 2013. All the way back when I started this channel, I did stuff on that. And there was a guy named Fred Davis, and he played for the Redskins. And I was a fan of just Fred Davis, because this was around the time that Derek Lee left the Cubs. And I said, you know what, screw it, I'm just going to like players now. So I liked Derek Lee when he was on the Braves and when he was on the Pirates. And Fred Davis when he was on the Redskins. And eventually, the Redskins dropped him. So, and that was right when Robert Griffin III came on, and I was like, you know what? Maybe the Redskins can do something. I'll keep rooting for them. And then they started sucking. I was like, screw this. And I turned off of football again. And when I came back, I was a Chargers fan again. So that's my convoluted story as to how I became a Chargers fan. And that being said, while I was a part of the fandom, and even now to this day, I've seen so many loyal fans. Much more loyal than I am. When they lost that one and done playoff game, they came right back the next year and were like, let's go Chargers. This year, 4-10. They're still cheering the Chargers on. Did you hear Qualcomm Stadium when they were playing against the Dolphins and dominating? That was true loyalty right there. There is absolutely zero need to change the location of this team. Fans of over 50 years, 60 years, from the very beginning, sticking it out through all the bullshit that they've been put through in the past. All these wasted years, all these missed opportunities in the playoffs, people still came back. You'll not find a more loyal crowd than the ones at Qualcomm Stadium, especially this year. And not even just the fans, even the players. Tomlinson is forever a Charger. Rivers, Gates, and Floyd, they're freaking top tier. The fans love them, and they love the fans back. There's absolutely no doubt about it. Through the thick and thin, over the last, 15 or however many years they've all been on the team together, they've stuck together. They haven't gone against the fan base. They haven't bitched and moaned. They just keep coming back and playing. The Chargers belong in San Diego. There's nowhere else that this team should be. And I really haven't been doing very many football videos. I think this might be my second football video of this year. And honestly, even just watching how they played the Broncos earlier this year, it was like they're giving it their all. That's all I can say. They're giving them their all. They're trying as hard as they can, and while they're failing, at least they're giving it effort from start to finish. Although that was the only game that I've seen of them this year, seeing as how the television companies don't want to fucking run football games on CBS on Sundays. So, instead, they're playing some sort of fucking Justin Bieber bullshit. I had a whole Twitter rant about that, like, last month. That was fucking stupid as shit. God damn. But, I'm gonna have another video this week about my passion for NASCAR and why I'm such a loudmouth. Well, it comes from my deeply rooted love of my teams and my players. And that being said, they don't need to go nowhere. San Diego deserves a football team, y'all. And this stupid bullshit about changing to LA, get that fucking shit out of here. Los Angeles don't need another sports team. Full of shit.